Now I'm sure remote work, one of the things which you miss is the ability to just brainstorm with your colleagues, with your partners, with your team on a whiteboard. Now, a lot of companies have tried to write solutions for this. There are a lot of softwares which provide this solution. I'll probably be creating separate videos on each one of them. But one specific software which I stumbled upon and which I have been using quite a lot to help brainstorm and to help my team be on the same page is one which I discovered on the iPad App Store, Microsoft Whiteboard. Now, Microsoft Whiteboard comes free with your Microsoft account. If you have a 365 subscription, they give you a Microsoft Whiteboard free account. But even if you don't, say you just have a personal Outlook account, you can use Microsoft Whiteboard. Now, with collaboration and brainstorming tools, what I want it to do is this. It needs to have a large canvas. It needs to be able to import some images on which I can draw, and then it has to be very responsive, fast, and I need to be able to share it with multiple people. So what do I mean by that? Well, if I'm sharing my screen on a Zoom recording, it's only me who's interacting with that whiteboard. But normally, and I'm sure you've experienced this offline, when you end up collaborating and brainstorming on a specific idea, you have multiple people working on it together. And that aspect I really missed, and that was a critical feature which I needed in the whiteboard software. And I came across a lot of them, some good startups which came up and then they just disappeared. Well, I don't know why. Some incredible software which were just not snappy and responsive enough, or didn't support all devices. Some supported iPad, some supported Android, some supported Windows. All that complexity is avoided with Microsoft Whiteboard. So in this video, let me just show you how Microsoft Whiteboard works and how you can use it to brainstorm better as you guys are working remotely. Let's get started. First thing, to access Microsoft Whiteboard is you'll need a Microsoft account. So you can create a free Microsoft account. Just go to microsoft.com or outlook.com and you can just create one. And then once you create it, to access it on a Windows or a Mac, you just open whiteboard.office.com and it gives you this beautiful layout. And as you can see, I use it a lot, just to brainstorm and quickly figure out how to go about doing things. And it is a very, very simple layout. I have new whiteboard and I have all the other whiteboards which I have just used, created, shared, whatever you want to call it. Now, I wanted to notice a small thing here. When the particular whiteboard has this icon, this represents this is a shared whiteboard. So we'll come back to that a little bit later. But first, let's just click on new whiteboard. Once you create a new whiteboard, it gives you a very, very simple layout. The first thing you see is this canvas. Now, what I've loved about this canvas, it's huge. I have come across some software where they give you a canvas which is the size of your phone screen. I just don't like it. I've come across some softwares which gives you a canvas, but they are designed primarily for graphic designers, and I'm not a graphic designer. I just need a whiteboard software, right? So this particular software gives you a simple canvas like this. On top, you have different pens, black pen, red pen. You have a magic pen, which basically produces this galaxy-like effect. You have a highlighter and you have an eraser. And this eraser is an object eraser. So what do I mean by that? If I draw something, this is considered as one object. This is considered as one object. And when I take this eraser and I click on it, and the object erases, okay, the whole object is gone. Next, you have a lasso selection tool. So say you have some specific things drawn and you only want to select a part of it, right? You can use a lasso selection tool and it only selects these elements, and maybe you can delete it. Next, you have a scale. So the scale works only on the iPad and it works only on the Windows operating system. Doesn't work on Chrome yet, but I'm sure they'll add it soon enough. Finally, you have the clear button. Basically, what that does is it just hides this particular pen and all that, so that you have a distraction-free environment. Now on the left-hand side, if you see, you have inking, which pops up these pens which I just showed you. And then you have the select button where you can select specific objects, just click and drag them and move them around, making it extremely easy. Now, the last button is why I love Microsoft Whiteboard. which is when I click on plus, it allows me to add images, it allows me to add shapes, it also allows me to add some pre-built templates which they have created. To give you an example, say I select the templates button and I click on brainstorming. It gives me these pre-built templates, a mood board, some brainwriting. So when I click on project planning, it will give me some preset templates. Okay. And one simple template, which I'm sure all of you would have heard of, is a very, very simple Kanban. And the best part is because it's online, this actual whiteboard lives there, right? This lives there in the sense that what ends up happening is you can end up, making some changes here. And then everyone who has access to this whiteboard, and I'll show you how to share it with them, they get access to these, to exactly it works like a Google Doc. Like they get the live version of this particular whiteboard. And you can access it from anywhere in the world if you just have an internet connection. Now, after I add this template, so just see what I do. I'm using my pen tablet here. So I have a pen tablet. Now, after I add this, just see what I do. Let me just scroll in. So when I scroll, it zooms. I click on this and I can start typing out things like record video and upload video and whatever it is, right? A, B, C, D. Now, after I do this, just move around this aspect and it becomes actually like a physical card, in a Kanban, in a typical Kanban system. And the whole team is aware that, okay, I am actually going to be recording this video and I'll be uploading it soon. And I'm sure the research for this video is done, so I'll mark it incomplete. I can alternatively just double click and I can start typing. So you having a pen tablet is not necessary. Think of this Microsoft Whiteboard tool as more of a collaboration tool where you have a digital whiteboard with some really cool features. And these templates can give you a great starting point. But say, for example, you already have something and you want to import an image. I can get an image right into Microsoft Whiteboard, and this is what I really love. So for instance, say there is a website or there's some sort of an Amazon product. And I don't know, say I'm working on this particular Amazon product. And what I'll do is I'll just take a quick screenshot. Okay. And then I'll just drag and drop it into this Microsoft Whiteboard. Now the image is here. So let me just make it big. Okay, it's nice, it's big. And then I just select the pen and I can start telling my team that, hey, I want this changed. This is not right. This image doesn't look good. Whatever it is, whatever, I'm trying to communicate to my team. And I can zoom in. I'll be like, no, I want this here and this here. And the team is right there. And you'll be like, okay, how does my team see it? Like, do they have to open this whiteboard? Yes, they have to open this whiteboard. But along with that, they can collaborate with you. They can collaborate with you on this document. So let me just give you a quick demonstration of this. I click on share and I click on share link on. The moment I do that, what happens is Microsoft Whiteboard creates a link for me. I click on copy link. And then what I'll do is I'll just open an incognito tab and I'll paste that link. Over here, it'll give me different options. I'll click on view on the web. And if I'm logged in to a Microsoft account, it'll automatically and instantly open this exact same whiteboard. So say your team, you can tell your team that, okay, you write in yellow so that I know it's you. And I tell my team that, okay, this change can be done, this can't be done, this can't be done. Now your team is accessing from a different window and you will pretty much instantly see these changes happening. And this is even more powerful than using Zoom screen share, because you can have not one, not two, but multiple people working on the same, whiteboard. It can be whether changes in a screenshot, it can be changes in a presentation. Hell, it can just be a discussion of your existing tasks. Now you'll be like, okay, aren't there project management softwares and aren't there, some sort of UX, UI tools, and all that is fine, but just working on a single plain whiteboard with your team without any software distraction just has a completely different power to it. And this is what I love about Microsoft Whiteboard. This is something which has really helped me collaborate with my team more, helped me myself brainstorm. Now you just saw where I use templates and images. You can also use shapes. I can duplicate this, Control C, Control V, and I can create some lines between them, right? And again, this, I can have multiple people working on the same document. I keep coming back to that. So this is what I like about Microsoft Whiteboard. Now, Microsoft Whiteboard, of course, works on the iPad. The iPad app and the Windows app is really nice, but the features and all are pretty much what I just showed you. So do check out Microsoft Whiteboard. I would suggest using this over the Zoom screen recording or screen sharing, because I think it's more of a living whiteboard. You can keep updating it. And as far as I know, I have a free plan. I haven't paid a penny. And as you can see, I've created so many different whiteboards. So hope you like this video and hope you like this software. If you have any questions about the whiteboard, please let me know in the comment section below and I'll definitely try to answer them. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. See you in my next video.